Hello YouTubers, Geek.edu here with a review today of the Ruger LCP with Crimson Trace laser riding in a Desantis pocket holster. The ammunition we're using will be a simple Fiocchi full metal jacket. It does have the, I believe it's called a canalure around the bullet, and that prevents the bullet from seeding deeper into the case whenever the gun is repeatedly loaded and unloaded. With the Crimson Trace laser in the Desantis holster is really about as good as you're going to get with this gun. The laser is an excellent addition because the sights on the LCP are crap, and the Desantis holster grips in the pocket very well, and when drawing the gun I've never had the Crimson Trace laser not come on. So it's very reliable in that regard. There's nothing to think about. You draw the gun and hey, the laser's magically on. It's very good in that regard. I'll show you, here's a quick example of how the gun looks in my pocket. It's kind of hard to see from this distance, I imagine. It is an obvious bulge in your pocket, but it looks like a phone. It doesn't, break the law, at least in my state, because it's not obviously a gun, it's not printing, it's not brandishing, nothing like that. But then say you want to draw the firearm, it's a little bit slower than drawing from a good normal size pistol from a full concealed carry holster, but it's a lot harder to carry that as well. And this gun is very concealable, very lightweight. You can put it in your pocket and you'll forget that it's there within a matter of an hour or so, but then yet when you want to draw the gun and present it, the laser is on, and it's very good and reliable in that regard. I'll show you a quick little firing drill and drawing, just simple drawing from the holster. I'm just going to shoot once because I don't have much ammo, but alright, here we go. The LCP is also very accurate, especially with the Crimson Trace laser. For me, the laser is about an inch higher than actual point of impact. But hey, who cares? It's a pocket 380. You don't need to have it directly dead on where the laser is pointing. But it's very accurate at all ranges. Like, you can actually keep a pretty darn good group out to like 20, 30 yards with the thing. As long as you don't slowly nurse the trigger. When you slowly nurse the trigger, the gun will start to shake around. You have to do a smooth and consistent trigger pull until it breaks. If you try to do it really slowly and feel where it's going to break, you end up shaking around a whole lot. All told, it's a very good gun. I chose it over the TCP for a variety of reasons. Yes, the TCP has a better trigger, but the LCP has a heavier trigger and a longer trigger pull. A lot of people don't like that. For me, since the gun doesn't have a safety, and pocket pistols don't, and they really shouldn't, then I prefer the longer and heavier trigger pull, because the chance of me needing to use this in a real-life situation are much lower than the chance of me accidentally shooting myself in the leg because I had a 3 or 4 pound trigger on a pocket pistol. Plus the LCP just looks nicer, and I'm going to be a little more confident in it because I've had bad experiences with Taurus in the past. They're not a bad company, but I've just personally not been too impressed with the quality of their firearms. The LCP, however, has been very good to me I've only had it for about 4 to 6 months, and the way I have it currently is probably the way I'll have it for the next 5 to 10 years with the laser and the Desantis holster. It's really all you need. I wouldn't suggest skimping on the holster, and don't skimp on the laser. Don't go with a Laser Max or anything like that. A, because the button, you're not going to be able to hit that in a stressful situation, and you really just can't beat the Crimson Trace. I mean, once I got it and threw it on the gun, I was really glad that I spent the money, and if you shop around on eBay, you can oftentimes find them for a lot cheaper than the MSRP is as well. Next, I will do a short little example of like what it would be, because this gun is so small, you're probably going to use all the rounds in the magazine if you ever need to use it in a bad situation, and so you're quite likely to need to reload. Thankfully, the magazines are very narrow profile, so next I will show you what it's like to fire a couple rounds with the gun, drop the magazine, load another one, chamber another round, and I will show you that in a second. Now I will go for a single shot from the LCP. I will grab a magazine from the other pocket, drop the old one, load the new one, chamber a new round, and fire another round. All hopefully in as little time as possible. Ready?